Had a blast this past week at my friend's wedding, guys. Come with me to the city of tourism. It was such an exciting time. So, we left on the morning of Wednesday. It was me and two of her other friends. We left from Abuja heading to the destination for the wedding. It was such a fun trip. Can you guess where we're going? Can you guess what city this is at? The scenery, what you can see? Can you tell where we're headed for this wedding? Well, I'll just tell you, it was the beautiful city of tourism, Plateau State, Jos, the beautiful cold city of Plateau. It was such an amazing time. The trip wasn't too long, and then we saw the bride. As soon as we got there, Mom C was already preparing food for us. So we had this is editan soup, which confused us. And then the next day was the trad. Guys, I didn't have time to make videos of the getting ready and all of that. So, but look at my friend. Doesn't she look good? She was so beautiful. She made such a beautiful Ibibio bride. She was all smiles on that day. We took loads of pictures, did videos before heading out to go and find her husband, I guess. Guys, look at my friend. I could not get enough of her. I just had to make tons and tons of videos because it felt like each time she stood or sat, she looked different. Then this is when we got to the venue for the trad. We were waiting for her to be called out because, guys, in EPBO, once the bride comes out, literally the wedding is over. So we had to sit out most of the events. I was here just feeling myself, looking. Guys, look at me. Can you believe that that's raw silk on my head, not gilly, not like the regular gilly or ashoki or anything. So we had fun. We did all the trends you could think of. Bring out the bridal. Guys, now look at my friend. If people thought she could not dance, look at her digging it. She made us very proud on that day. She was so happy. She made such a beautiful bride. Like I told you guys, we had to wait towards the end. So I had to, make myself happy, do something fun. As you can see, dancing to Flavor's Big Baller, having fun, doing my own thing, while others were also at different parts of the room doing their own thing as well, as we were waiting for the bride to be called out so that we would escort her to go meet her husband, greet her in-laws first, of course, and then go find her husband. So that was basically what we were doing. And then we did the other trend. I'm not the bride, I'm the bride's friend. Let me just let you guys hear this part.
I'm not the bride, I'm here for Appa Soup. Hi, I'm not the bride, I'm here for the culture. Hi, I'm not the bride, I'm the hype woman. Hi, I'm not the bride, I'm made of Acha. I'm the one.
Guys, my friend is obsessed with this I'm the one. She would never say I'm the bride. She would always come and say I'm the one. It was so much fun. Now this is the mother of the bride. She came out to show us how it is done in Ibibio. Yeah. So we had fun. We were walking her out at this point. She was at the back and all of her friends were in front, just ushering her in, dancing to the traditional songs. It wasn't DJ, it was the MC singing, and there she is making her way to the front. And then this is her going to look for her husband. We were supposed to walk with her at this point, but the MC said no, we didn't need to. We just needed to sit down and she would go by herself to find her husband. And this is when she found him. And as the beautiful Ibibio bride that she is, she went down on her knees to offer the drink to her very handsome Yoruba husband. Yeah, Ibibio meets Yoruba at this point. So he drank the whole thing, gulped the whole thing down, and then he was supposed to give her a gift after drinking it. It's just very similar to what we do as Igbo people. So it's the same thing. You drink, the husband drinks it, and then he puts something in the glass for the bride. Now, my friend was not playing what he put there did not impress her. And then she said, do something, and then he had to add some more cash. You can see his sister is laughing. So he added something else, and then yeah, my friend was satisfied. She made me proud at this point, and then she took him to her parents to go get the parents' blessing. And then after they got her parents' blessing, he took her back to his people. This is them making their way back to his people, as per to say, hey people, I've gone, I've brought our wife, and now here she is. So he was leading her back to his family to get his family's blessing. His parents were there, so the people, look at them, they came out to welcome their new wife, and she was digging it, guys. My friend made me really proud. Look at her husband too. You know, both of them were such a happy couple. They make such a cute couple. They were so happy, like you couldn't wipe the smile off her husband's face. At this point, he was super happy, so happy to have married the woman of his dreams. And then we moved. Okay guys, let me just tell you guys something. Throughout this wedding, we stayed at 3 different hotels. So this was the second hotel we stayed at. It's somewhere in Rayfield, I think. I'm not sure. In Jos. Look at the scenery. It's such a beautiful place. Has a lot of greenness around it. So this was the next day after the trad, which was supposed to be the bridal shower. So here I am, guys. I was ready to go for the bridal shower. Everybody left me because I was supposed to run an errand first. So I was here waiting for my Uber to come pick me up. I was just making a video, feeling cute. My Uber was on his way. I think he was like at the gate or something. So I was waiting for him at this point to come pick me up, and then I would head out to the venue for the bridal shower. My friend was not there yet, so I was going to make sure I got there before she did. So my Uber came, and then we went all the way to the venue. The venue was called The Stop in Jos. This place is really nice. I'll tell you guys a few things about them. It's a karaoke bar. They have like different sections where you can play games, have karaoke. This is the entrance as I got in, and when we got in, everybody was already seated apart from the bride. Everybody was just waiting. The cake was there, her sash, her crown, her gift. So we're just waiting, and then we started ordering so that the food would start coming out. These are all the beautiful ladies that were part of her train. We were all there waiting for her. These were the drinks we had. I don't remember all the drinks, but I know there was mojito, there was Chapman, all mocktails, by the way. And then the bride came in. She looked so beautiful. She had gotten her hair and nails done. She had this beautiful black dress on. I helped her put on the sash and the crown. Yeah, that's me doing my friend's duties. And then it was time for karaoke. My friend took the stage first, and then she did her husband proud by singing one of his favorite songs. So she did the whole song, and then it was my turn. I gave them like a show.
She's so beautiful.
And we had everybody come on stage to sing. We just had crazy fun. Like, you know, when the lyrics are there but you're still singing nonsense. That was literally us here. We were so serious and so into it. We only knew the chorus. We didn't know the rest of the song. So we just kept going. But it was a really fun night. She wanted a karaoke for her bridal shower, and we wanted to make it worth our while. Yeah, that was literally what we did for most of the song. We didn't know anything we were singing. We just kept having fun, singing, chewing our mouths. And there were a lot of other videos we did, but I can't add all of them. The bride came back up. She sang other songs with the girls. We all just had a really amazing time. It was one of the best bridal showers I had ever been at, because there was nothing too formal. We just answered a few questions about the bride and then went on to sing until we were tired and went home. Then the next day, it was time for the white wedding. There I was getting ready, and just beside me, the bride was getting her hair and makeup done. Guys, I can't wait to show you what this lady looked like on her wedding day. She was just beside me doing her own hair and makeup. Guys, look at my friend. Isn't she the prettiest bride you've ever seen? I was asking her a few questions here. So she was talking about how she was excited, nervous, anxious, and stuff like that. But guys, look at her. Look at her face. Look at that teeth. Like, everything about her that day was just perfect. So she finished her makeup first. Virtually everybody finished their makeup before me because I was like running around doing some other things. This was me while everybody was out there taking their pictures with the robe and everything. I didn't even get any pictures with the bride before we left for the church, but it's all good. Guys, look at my friend. Just look at this. She was so beautiful. She looked so regal. The makeup looked perfect on her. Our friend Palm Secrets did the makeup. The hair was laid perfectly. She was glowing. She looked like a literal angel, like the best or most beautiful bride I had ever seen. Then we got to church, and then this was her dad walking her down the aisle. Her dress was also so beautiful. It was tailor-made for her, and as you can see, she's a very slender bride, so like it just fit every single curve in her body. She looked regal. Her veil was beautiful. She walked into the church, and I'm so grateful because the church didn't take too long. They started with the, I think, congregational hymns, and then the charge first, and then they went on to the message. This was my friend and her husband just standing and listening to the charge before joining started. Yeah, this was the beginning of their vows, I believe. So everything just went really nice, and the church was so beautiful. It kind of just aligned. You see the blue lights kind of aligned with her favorite color, blue, which her husband is also wearing at this point. So everything came together beautifully. She looked amazing at her wedding, and it was a short service, which I really appreciated. I didn't doze off in church while the message was going on or anything. Then the exchange of rings happened. They said their vows. Prayers were made over the rings, and then they both gave their eternal love, the symbol of their eternal love for each other. She gave him his ring, or he gave her first, and then she gave him first. And then she gave him second his ring. So it was a very beautiful time, very beautiful ceremony. And guys, just to say that this is the first time I really saw my friend differently. She's always very, I'm not all mushy. She wasn't mushy, by the way, but like you could see that she really did love and respect this guy. And then it was time for you may kiss the bride. I'm going to let you guys hear what the pastor said here.
I said you may kiss your bride. What are you doing? Are you testing it? Do the right work, I beg. Do it, though. Thank you.
Really did the right thing. And then it was time for them to sign the marriage register. So I was there just vibing to the music. They were singing all these nice EBBU songs, everything, praise worship, while they went to sign the marriage register. And this was literally like towards the end of the service, so I was super excited. Like I was like, finally we're going to go party. Yeah, this was the other girls were at the other side of me. They are still in their COVID era, so like the seats were very far apart at the church. So yeah, that was it. And then they were ushered out of the church, and yay, service is over. I cannot wait to take you guys into the reception with me. Yeah, so this was me. Guys, look at me. I looked so good on that day. I don't know, maybe it was because of how excited I was for my friend, because the makeup wasn't like so heavy. I just wanted something simple, and it was simple, but like I looked really good. Please ignore the background. I just wanted to get a really nice video of my full outfit. Thanks to my friend for making this video for me. So this was while they were taking their pictures outside. So we were waiting to, be called, what do they call that thing? The order of photograph. So we were waiting, and it gave me time to do all the videos, take all the pictures I needed to take and everything, because like when reception starts, I just wanted to be in the moment, dancing, eating, doing whatever people do at receptions. And this was when we were walking in. Yeah, I was in front, so I couldn't really do a video of them dancing. I could only get this one when they were coming in. And then look at my friend digging it, showing us how it's done, with her flowy dress and everything. She made such a gorgeous bride, dancing and everything. I couldn't get a full video. The MC was just standing in the way. I don't know why he was standing there. He was just standing there. And then they got to the part of cutting their cake. They actually did cut their cake before this part. So they cut their cake, and then this was like the feeding time and everything. It was just a really nice moment, intimate ceremony, everybody just being chill, watching them do their thing. So I'm going to cut to the part where they actually did cut the cake, and it was based on the number of children that they wanted.
8, 7, 6, 5, 5.5, 4, 4.25, 3. We'll close this way, baby. 3, 2. Put your hands together for them.
Yes, y'all, from seeing my friend, you can already tell she doesn't like stress. So like both of them had agreed it's 2 and we're done, and nothing more, nothing less. And then they had their first dance. This part was so cute because like they kept talking. The both of them just have this very amazing relationship where they could talk and talk and talk for hours. And that was literally what was happening during this first dance. They just kept talking throughout the entire thing. I guess every couple does that during their first dance, that people are always asking, what are you guys talking about? Well, they're talking about their lives together, I guess. So yeah, their first dance was really beautiful. They danced to some of their favorite songs. And at this time, the reception was almost over because like there wasn't a lot of activity to do after their first dance. They were literally done. Then it was dance. Yes. I couldn't make any more videos after this part because it was like, yeah, they're done, they're married, they're going home to start their family as soon as possible. It was a really quick reception, but yeah, their first dance was beautiful. I think someone captured it from a better angle because I was like sitting beside them, not where I could get a full view of what was going on.
I see peace of the Lord.
Yeah, then it was the morning after. We had moved to a different hotel this time. So this was the same hotel where the reception happened. This was literally the best hotel we stayed at. I woke up hungry, so I ordered breakfast. This was the toast sandwich with chips. I would have chips if there is chips available. And then I asked for some coffee because it's Joss and it's cold and I needed to kickstart my day. So this is me trying to do this. Yeah, this is what I was trying to achieve with that milk, but it wasn't happening. I just literally had milk, and then it was time to have breakfast. And because like I'm trying to start my healthy lifestyle, but it's December, I decided, yes, I'm going to eat this lettuce, find a way to incorporate it into my breakfast so that it will trick my mind to say she's eating some veggies. And this sandwich was so good. They had a way of like putting the bread, the eggs between each slice of bread. So it tasted really good. Like everything was nicely piced. So I started eating. I had my breakfast. I was eating the chips. Like you guys know, I love chips. I love food. So like I was dancing because it was hitting all the right spots. Yeah, the chips were really good. They were moist. Yeah, so one chip fell down, and tell me if you think I picked it up or not. If you know me, you'll know the answer to that. So yeah, I had my coffee, just had breakfast. It was a really quiet time because all the other girls had gone to the other room. We were booked into two rooms, so they had got to the other room while I was here by myself having breakfast. And they didn't want to have breakfast. So like for me, I'm like, no, I'm going to eat even if it's at 7 a.m. I'm here to enjoy myself, to have the best time of my life. So yeah, and I was finally resting after so many days of activities. So it was a really nice breakfast, as you can tell from here. I was just grooving, dancing, and enjoying the perfectly crunchy toast with bread and lettuce. Yes, because fit fam, I'm eating healthy, guys. That lettuce was doing what it was supposed to do. Yeah, so I finished my breakfast and then I decided to look at the pack that my friend gave to us, her bridal train. This was the pack it came in, this really cute shiny bag. And then I looked into it to see what we got. Like I told you guys, I didn't wear my robe. So each person's pack came with like the robe. As you can see, my name is Regina. I was the one that packed the bags 2 nights before, so that each person had their stuff. So the robe was in here, and this robe was so good, nicely made. The fabric was silk, it was beautiful. And then it came with this other thing. So she gave us hair brushes, body mist, and then earrings. You'll just see each one. So they had their stickers placed on each of the body mists. It was really nice. Like, it smelled really good. I had to start using mine that day because it just smelled so good. And it was red because like I love red. It wasn't because I love red that she gave me red, but like it was just a coincidence. And then there were the earrings. I had literally said the previous day that I wish I had black earrings, and voila, look, my earring was black. I loved it. And then the pendant you see is what I wore at the wedding. It didn't come with the package. I just put it in there because like it looked right. Right, so that was it. And then after I was done, it was time to pack. I was ready to go. My sister was coming to pick me because she lives in Jos, so I was getting ready to go, packing my things. I do not like to pack, but I needed to pack to ensure that everything fit right back into this bag. The bag was already so heavy, but I needed to ensure because like the dress I wore for the trad and the bridal train dress were so big and so heavy, each of them. Like the fabrics were thick and heavy. So like literally half of that bag is just those two dresses. So I had to find a way to fit everything else into the bag without busting my zip open or anything like that. So yeah, I just packed. I had brought everything with me. I wanted to ensure that I didn't forget anything. That was why I poured everything out onto the bed and then started packing again. Please do not laugh at my folding. That's the best way I know to do it. I do not know any other way to fold my clothes, even though it usually just takes up a lot of space. I just pack it like that because somehow I always make it work. Yeah, somebody had given me a tip before on how to pack clothes to fit better into a bag. But guys, I cannot be going through that stress every single time I need to pack. So yeah, I was going to finish the rest off camera, and at this point my sister had arrived, so I had to go open the door for her and let her in while I finished my packing. And yeah, that was it. I was ready to go. Like I told you guys, this room is so beautiful. So this was me saying goodbye to the room. Excuse the mess. Room service will take care of it. But yeah, this was what the room looked like, and this was me packed and ready to go. It was just one night, but I'm really planning on going back here again because the room service was quick. The food was great. The aesthetics, everything was just absolutely beautiful. So this is my sister leading the way out of the hotel. This is what their lobby looks like. It's just really beautiful to see. So yeah, I was here saying goodbye to the whole place. I wish we had stayed here from the very beginning, because it was just such a beautiful place. And as I was heading out and I did this, I just realized I'm going home with their key. Yeah, guys, so that was it. That's it. Thank you for coming with me. Bye.